guys, it's Michelle and I'm so excited about this video today. I know I say that every single time, but I'm gonna say it regardless because I am excited about this video today. If you watched my life update post-grad Q&A that I did, which I will link down below, I am moving to New York City. So I'm kind of on a little bit of a spending ban right now. Nothing too crazy, but saving is my main priority these next few months. So there won't be a ton of hauls anymore. So I'm trying to get creative with different fashion content related videos that I can do with the clothes that I already have. So with that being said, I thought that doing a most worn items in my wardrobe video would be relevant since it's a new year and a year just passed, and I kind of can like gauge what items I've worn the most throughout that past year. And it's also a nice reminder to me of what I wear all the time, so when I do go ahead and purchase an article of clothing, it's something that I know I'll wear a lot. But let's just jump right into it and I'll start walking you guys through my most worn pieces. So why don't we start off with sweaters? I feel like this is a great place to start because it is currently sweater season. This sweater I feel like is probably the most unsurprising thing mentioned in this video because you guys have seen this sweater constantly. Now it is this turtleneck. This is hands down my most worn piece that I have ever owned in my entire life. I wear this thing to death. It is the perfect shade of beige. It is the perfect texture. It's oversized enough that it's comfortable and is the style that I like, but it's also not too long so I can tuck it into things or do a nice little front tuck. It goes with everything. It can be dressed up, dressed down. I can wear it with like some nice trousers. I can wear it with some nice like skinny jeans and pointed toe booties and like some hoops, but I can also wear it with leggings when I'm lying around in the house and probably have slept in it before. It was a steal of a find. It's from H&M, which people always are surprised to find out when they compliment me on this sweater because it looks really expensive. It washes beautifully and it only cost about like $20–$25. Like it was definitely under 30, which is incredible. It is 15% wool, so that's probably why the quality is so much better than a typical H&M find, and it's probably why it's so gosh darn warm. My second sweater that is my most worn piece is this guy, which is also from H&M, and I got this on sale. It's still 5% wool, which is something that I've noted is items at Forever 21 that have a percentage of wool are better quality. They're gonna wash better. It's the perfect early spring sweater, I think, and boy did I wear the heck out of this in early spring. It's another one that's like perfect length, not too long. It looks great tucked in. It looks great tucked out, and it's another very versatile piece. As you can tell, I love me a camel beige sweater, and I love the higher neck on this. The sweater that I'm wearing today is another one of my most worn, guys. It is beautiful. I also bought this at H&M, which is amazing. Go H&M. Let's see how much wool is in this. This is 5% again. I love this gray sweater. I think it looks very Anna from the Anna edit, and it's also been one of my most worn pieces, and I love it to death. I think that all of these sweaters, the thing that's great about them is that they're very classic. I've noticed that a lot of trend-led pieces that I have in my collection end up cycling out within the year. So that's another thing that I have noted and will be applying when going shopping at any point throughout 2018. Now let's go into long sleeves. I feel like that's a good transition. So this is just a basic black mock neck turtleneck, and I've worn this thing so much. I think that this is such a cute piece for dressing up. Like it looks so cute, like tucked into some like high-waisted skinny jeans with pointed toe booties and maybe like a Baker Boy cap, but it also looks cute layering, so sometimes I'll like layer a sweater over it and have this poking out underneath. It's also from H&M. Did I say that? Everything I own is from H&M apparently. But this thing is starting to sag in the neck a little bit, which I don't really like. I want a little bit more of a Steve Jobs vibe. So I'm in the market for a new black mock neck because this guy is starting to get a little bit wimpy, but it's still really soft, always washes well, and I've worn this to bits throughout 2017 and probably will continue to wear this so much more throughout this next year. Another one of my most worn pieces is this basic black and white striped top from Target, and it has a nice round neck. It's not too scooped, it's not boat neck, it's not V-neck, it's just a perfect round neck. It's so soft, and I wear this all the time. I think it looks so cute under cardigans, under jackets. Tucked in is the way I like to wear it because it is long, but it is a tighter fitting top. So it's very easy to tuck into things. I love stripes. Stripes are my favorite pattern, so I had to include a stripe in here because I just feel like they make all of my French girl dreams come true. Alright, so now going into denim, it was kind of easy for me to pick my most worn denim. I'm just limiting myself to 2 pairs because I love denim, and all the denim that I have right now I've worn quite a bit, so we're just talking about my top 2. So it's not surprising that these are featured. These are the Topshop Jamie jeans, and they're this beautiful deep blue with rips in the knees, and I wore these all the time. I haven't been reaching for them as much because, surprise surprise, my Calvin Klein vintage mom jeans are my most worn currently in present day. But if I look at the year as a whole, these were definitely my go-to gals in the first half of the year, and then these ones came in later. So I'm still a huge fan of the Jamie jeans from Topshop. I think they're amazing, so comfortable, and this is definitely still a go-to pair for me, even though I haven't worn them as much throughout the second half of the year. These jeans, however, I have worn like every other day throughout the second half of 2017. I got these in Tacoma at a vintage shop, so I cannot link them sadly, but I will link any similar mom jeans down below. They're just perfect. They look good on my butt. They're not too baggy, although they are kind of oversized and baggy, which I do love. I love the dramatic mom jean effect. They're the perfect amount of high-waisted. They look so cute, just cuffed at the bottom, and what can I say? I love them. I love that they're long, they're not cropped. I can keep my ankles warm while wearing these, and the wash is a dream as well. So they're overall just perfect, so comfortable, great quality denim, and I can see myself wearing these well into the next phase of my life. Since we're on the topic of denim, I might as well talk about a pair of shorts that I have worn to death this year. Let me just zip them up, make them a little bit more presentable. So this pair of shorts was my dream find when I went thrifting this summer. If you watched Aline and I's thrifting haul that we did in the summer, I picked these up then. They've stretched out beautifully. They're the perfect like mom shorts that I've always wanted. I absolutely love them. They're from Bum, this Bum Equipment brand, which I've never heard of, but I love them. They're so high-waisted, they're so comfortable. The one thing is they do have a hole in the crotch now, which I need to sew up or ask my mom to help me sew up. But other than that, they're just perfect. I love them, and I wore them pretty much every day in the summertime, and I'm probably going to continue to wear them once it starts warming up again, which honestly, I'm very excited for that. But I love these, and I can't believe they were thrifted fine. Ugh. Such a dream. Summer fashion is not really my favorite thing in the world. I think I've mentioned that I have yet to really find my summer style, so that's probably going to be when I start buying a few more things this year, is for the summertime, because I'm not happy with a lot of my summer pieces. But these by far were my most worn piece in 2017 for the summertime. I got these at a garage sale a million trillion years ago, and then put them in my costume box when overalls were just not a thing for a while. But I dug them out of my costume box a few years ago and have been wearing the heck out of them, especially in 2017. They were my most worn item throughout the summer. They're so comfortable yet still cute, on trend, like stylish looking. Overall, just a huge staple in my wardrobe. I wear these so much more than longer overalls. I don't know what it is, but I feel like summertime is just a huge overall time. I felt like I had to mention a couple t-shirts, even though it's weird mentioning t-shirts because I only wear t-shirts from probably June to August. So compared to sweaters and jackets and denim, I don't wear them as much, but I felt like I had to mention a few t-shirts because they are a staple in anybody's wardrobe. So this is probably my favorite t-shirt that I own, and I wear it to death. It's actually the Seriously Soft Aero Perfect tee from Aeropostale, or Aeropostale, I don't know how you say it, but I say Aeropostale. It's this beautiful heather gray, and I don't know if Aeropostale even sells these anymore, but I might have to order some more this summer because I love it. I love the like cuffed sleeves. I think that that looks so cute, and it just goes with everything. I just love it so much, and it's washed well and like held up for many years, and it's definitely my go-to t-shirt. If I had to choose any t-shirt in my collection, it'd probably be this one, and I love how I look in gray. I'm wearing gray today, as you can see. And my next t-shirt that I thought I'd mention is this one, and it is by The Laundry Room, and it just says Aquarius the Water Bearer on it, and I love it. I think it's so cool. It's just a cool piece. It makes me feel very like trendy and like modern and minimal, and I love white, and you can't go wrong with a white t-shirt, but this has a little bit of a something extra. I really want to get a few more like slogan tees that are a little bit more fashionable, which I think this is. I only have one dress in this video because dresses have definitely filtered out of my wardrobe. I'm so much more of like a denim girl, a trouser girl now, but I still love me a little dress from time to time, and this one hands down was the winner. It is this little black dress, and I love it. It has this super cute round neck, this adorable classic cut. There's a really cute little like button and a little like a keyhole opening right here at the back. It is the definition of the perfect little black dress. It can be dressed up with some heels and some like glam hoops and a little like sparkly necklace, but it also can be dressed down with some Converse and a denim jacket. And it's my go-to dress whenever I'm going on a trip and I need to pack one dress. This is the one I pack. I got it at Bone when I still worked there, and it is probably my favorite piece that I've picked up, and it will continue to stay in my wardrobe probably for years to come. Now I'm particularly excited because we're going to start talking about my favorite type of clothing, which is jackets and coats. So let's start off with my lighter jackets and we'll move into like heavier coats. So obviously I had to mention my oversized Levi's denim jacket. I bought this at a vintage store and there was no turning back. It's this beautiful bright blue, which I feel like is very hipster chic, and it's also a great color for those colder months. I feel like this looks amazing in summer and winter, but I definitely turn to this one more when it's like a little bit colder. I feel like it looks really great with knits. But it's just a great layering piece, and it's just a great basic to have. And I have moved away from smaller, more fitted denim jackets for the oversized denim jacket. I feel like it just looks so cool. It's very 90s, but at the same time, I feel like it ages fairly well. Like, it's not something that I'm gonna look back on in pictures and be like, what was I doing with that giant denim jacket? I feel like it still ages very classically, and they're not so big that they're completely drowning me, but they're just so comfortable and such a great, I keep saying staple because all of these are staples, but such a great staple. Oh my god. That one I definitely wore more because I got this earlier in the year. I got this in the spring. And this one I picked up in the summer, but I probably like this one more. It's probably a little bit more my style, and it's this beautiful light wash denim. And it's also an oversized Levi's jacket. I also got this at a vintage store. Okay, so I definitely couldn't film this video without mentioning the teddy bear coat. Now, this is a teddy bear coat that I got for Christmas of 2016 and was my baby throughout the springtime. And I wore this in my winter style video. I've worn this in probably a lot of vlogs. I love how it can look very casual because it's a teddy bear coat, and that's clearly a trend that's happening, so it looks very like street chic. But then it also can look kind of formal because it is longer, and it does kind of read as a faux fur coat. So I love that about it. I love how it's big enough that I can wear like a chunky denim jacket over a chunky knit and it still fits. Like, it fits over everything. It's just one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. This one is from Gap, in case you were curious, but it is out of stock since I got it a while ago, but I'll link any similar items down below. I also love the color of it. It's just exactly that teddy bear shade, like the shade that teddy bears are. This is my most recent baby, which I purchased a few months ago, and it is this teddy bear coat, which I am also obsessed with. It's short and it's a little bit lighter, but I love it all the same. And it has no hood, and it just has this super cute like little like collar. I've started wearing this one more because I feel like it's a little bit easier and it reads a little bit more casual, and it kind of has like an outdoorsy vibe, like almost like a Patagonia fleece, which I really like. I feel like it looks more rustic chic. I feel like I'm being very unoriginal with what I'm saying, but I just love it, and it just feels good to have pieces in your wardrobe where you can honestly say, like, I just love this. As you can see, denim jackets and teddy bear coats, my ride or die this year. So we're gonna finish off this video with shoes. I love shoes, but when I find a shoe that works for me and my style and is comfortable, I just kind of roll with it. So I'm just gonna be sharing 2 pairs with you guys. So the spring and summer shoe that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys is this pair of white Converse. I have worn these to death. Like, you can see kind of that, like, the sole is being worn into the ground. You can no longer read the All-Star in Converse All-Star, but they're still in great shape. I love them. I'm going to continue to wear them, and I just can't think of a better sneaker to invest in than a white low, is this low top? When they don't have the, like, higher part, I think they're low top. The low top Converse. They're just a classic shoe, so comfortable, and they go with everything. And I feel like they just, like, go with my casual, but also, like, clean, kind of sometimes. I don't know how to really describe my style, but casual, clean. I do want a black pair, and I do like the, like, high top versions in some outfits, so I might have to get some at some point, but I'm saving, as I said, so that might not happen for a while. And this next pair of shoes probably also won't come as much of a surprise, but they are these beautiful pointed toe booties by Mark Fisher that I wear every single day. I love these booties. They are my, like, dream pointed toe booties. They're so comfortable. They're the perfect heel height, such soft leather, and they are very Acne-esque in design, so a nice Chelsea boot, can't go wrong with that. I am annoyed because my dog, otherwise known as Bianca, has chewed the tip of this, and it still haunts me. But other than that, they're perfect. These are just exactly my aesthetic in the fall and winter time, and even like early spring. Like, I just love how they're so sleek and cool, and I love pointed toe. As much as I can look like Count Olaf as possible is just my aesthetic. And they're surprisingly resistant to the snow. Like, I literally live in Montana. There is so much snow here in the wintertime, and they're still in pretty great shape. Like, yes, they're a little bit dirty right now, but I could wipe them off and they'd be perfectly fine. And these also can come across as more formal. I could probably wear these to presentations, interviews, nights out, but they're definitely laid back enough to wear on the daily. So that concludes my most worn pieces in my wardrobe. I think I'll make this a yearly thing, or maybe even seasonal if I find a, like, drastic shift in what I'm reaching for, because I think that these videos are super interesting to watch. I think it's cool how they really reflect somebody's personal style, as well as just staples that everyone should include in their wardrobe, and things that you might look out for in the future that you may not have thought of, but realized now that you have a hole in your wardrobe for. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And comment down below which of these pieces was your favorite. Do you have a most worn piece in your wardrobe that comes to mind when I say, what's your most worn piece in your wardrobe? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say and maybe get some style inspo from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram. That's probably my most important platform that I have, and it is just at Michelle Duflock. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I love you guys, and don't forget to subscribe! Woo!